Hi everybody, welcome to YouTube channel Maths Insights. In this video, I am going to explain you how to write all trigonometric ratios in a single ratio. To write this, you have to recollect the knowledge of trigonometric identities and their inverses. So, I am writing here what are the identities and what are their inverses. I am taking a new slide. Here I am writing the identities. You know the is first identity is sine square theta, okay, plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Second identity, when you see secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. And third one is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. See, these are the identities. Why? Because these identities are satisfied for all values of theta. Hence, they are called identities. I made a separate video on what are meant by identities and how you will define them. You may watch that video also. See, from the first trigonometric identity, if I want sine theta as my subject, then I will send this cos square to theta that side, then it will become square root of 1 minus cos square theta. Similarly, I want to write cos theta as my subject, then it will become square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So, from the first identity, you may write sin theta or cos theta as your subjects depending on your requirement. Similarly, if you take the second identity, if you write secant theta as your subject, then it will become this minus tan square theta becomes plus tan square theta when it comes other side. Therefore, it will become 1 plus tan square theta. Similarly, if I want to write tan theta as my subject from the same identity, then it will become square root of secant square theta minus 1. And from the last identity, if you want to write cosecant theta as your subject, so you will write square root of 1 plus cot square theta as your result. And if you write cot theta as your subject, then it will become cosecant square theta minus 1. These are the different transformations from the same identities. And you know that sin theta is the reciprocal of cosecant theta. Therefore, I will write sin theta as cosecant theta. Similarly, cos theta is the reciprocal of secant theta. Therefore, I will write it as 1 by secant theta. Similarly, tan theta is the reciprocal of cot theta. Therefore, I will write it as 1 by cot theta. And fourth ratio is secant theta. You have already written that sin theta, cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta. From this itself, if you make secant theta as a subject, then it will become 1 by cos theta. Okay? And the final one is, if you write cosecant theta, that is reciprocal of sin theta. Therefore, I may write it as 1 by sin theta. So, if you want to convert all the trigonometric ratios in a single ratio, you have to remember all these results. I will write all the trigonometric ratios in sin theta. Then I will write all those trigonometric ratios in tan theta also. And I will give you to write remaining ratios in remaining ratios. So first one is sin theta. Sin theta can be written as sin theta. See, by taking all trigonometric ratios, now I am taking sin theta and I have written sin theta as sin theta. Therefore, converted into sin theta. If you take second one, See, that is cos theta. You know, cos theta can be written as from here. If you observe this, cos theta can be written as square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So, the ratio cos theta is also converted into sin theta. If you take third one, that is tan theta, you know that tan theta is equals to sin theta by cos theta. Therefore, if you observe this fraction, in this fraction, denominator, numerator is sin, but denominator is cos. So, if you convert that cos also into sin, then total fraction will convert into sin. Therefore, I am writing sin theta by, for cos theta, I will use this result. That means square root of 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, sin square theta. If you see the fourth one is secant theta. You know how you can write secant theta. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. Therefore, I am writing it as 1 by cos theta. But you know how to convert cos theta into sin theta. Therefore, that is from this result, I will write cos theta as 1 minus sin square theta. Therefore, I am writing it as 1 minus sin square theta. If you take the fifth ratio, that is cosecant theta. Suppose if you take cosecant theta, how can you write cosecant theta? See, directly you may write 1 by sin theta. Therefore, it is converted into sin theta. Nothing to change there. Therefore, cosecant theta is equals to 1 by sin theta. And the final one is, if you see the final one, cot theta. Sixth one, this is sixth one. Cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta. Why? Because this tan theta and cot theta are reciprocals to each other. But already you changed this tan theta in terms of sin theta. That is 1 by, so 1 by sin theta by, so sin theta by square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So if you convert it into another fraction, that is square root of 1 minus sin square theta by sin theta. So if you observe, all the ratios are converted into sin. If you observe, sin is converted into sin, cos also, tan here, secant here, cosecant here, finally cot here. So I will convert all trigonometric ratios into other ratio. I will take next one is tan theta. I will convert all into tan theta. If you see first one, sin theta. Actually, sin theta has to be converted into tan theta. How it will be? If you observe, this sin theta can be written as 1 by cosecant theta. But this cosecant theta, you know what is meant by cosecant theta. If you see cosecant theta, that can be written as 1 plus cot square theta square root of. Therefore, I am writing 1 by square root of 1 plus, okay, cot square theta. And you know, cot theta and tan theta are reciprocals. Therefore, I am writing 1 by square root of 1 plus, this can be written as 1 by tan square theta. This is square root is for both 1 plus and 1 by tan square theta. If you take LCM, this will become 1 plus tan square theta, and this tan square theta will become numerator, and for square root and square, that will be cancelled. Therefore, tan theta by, okay, square root of tan square theta plus 1. So, if you observe, sin theta is converted into tan theta. If you take a second ratio, what is that? Cos theta. Cos theta is reciprocal of secant theta. Therefore, you may write it as 1 by secant theta. But secant theta is already written in terms of tan theta. Therefore, secant theta, in place of secant theta, I am writing 1 plus tan square theta. So it is converted into tan theta. Similarly, if you take the third ratio, what is that third ratio? Tan theta I am taking. Tan theta can be written as tan theta. So nothing to write here. And if you take the fourth one I am taking cosecant theta. You know how to write cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is equals to 1 plus cot square theta square root of. Therefore, I am writing it as square root of 1 plus cot square theta. But you know, cot theta and tan theta are reciprocals to each other. Therefore, 1 plus this is 1 by tan square theta. Okay, this is square root for total fraction. Therefore, if you take LCM and if you cancel square and square root, this will become tan theta by square root of 1 plus tan square theta. So cosecant theta is converted into tan theta, and the fifth one, if you take fifth one, secant theta. Secant theta is already converted. See, secant theta can be written as square root of 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, so if you know these identities, it will become very easy. And finally, cot theta, sixth one, cot theta is equals to 1 by tan theta. So my dear students, my dear friends, if you observe all the trigonometric ratios, sin theta is converted into tan theta here, okay, and cos theta is converted into cos theta here, right? And tan theta is always written as tan theta. Cosecant theta is converted into tan theta. Secant theta is converted into tan theta, and also cot theta is also converted into tan theta. If you want, you may convert all the trigonometric ratios in a single ratio, whatever the single ratio may be. It may be sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, whatever the ratio may be, you can convert. These are very helpful in solving the problems. So I hope that this video is helpful to you. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it, like it. If you encourage me, I will make more videos. Okay, we will meet in the next coming video. Then until then, have a nice day. Thank you very much.